As a man who, since the beginning, was at the forefront of business, it goes without saying that Washington SyCip is an icon whose wisdom has influenced the entire nation. With much of his work becoming the foundation for Philippine businesses everywhere, one cannot deny that Washington SyCip has always been a purveyor of excellence in the country. He established an accounting firm after the war and grew it into the SyCip Gores and Velayo and Company, or SGV, that we know today. By focusing on merit and training, their business prospered and went on to provide services for some of the largest and most powerful companies in the region.
Mr. SyCip believed that to succeed, you must have the very best people. You must give them the best opportunity to improve themselves, and you must empower them. And he created an organization that was designed for that.
With an eye always looking towards the future, it was only natural for Washington SyCip to find opportunities at every turn. But sharing these opportunities was second nature to him. Because he valued the people around him, he always sought ways to encourage them to be the best versions of themselves, not just for the firm, but for the country.
Putting the right people in their right place, matching the right strengths, was another talent Wash had. He had an eye for talent and giving them the right responsibility. So he cared about everyone, whatever your level in the organization. If you sought time with him, he would give that time and would listen.
As a staunch advocate of education, he was also instrumental in founding the Asian Institute of Management that gave Filipinos access to quality education without having to go abroad. But beyond that, he used his position to support education for the less privileged because he believed in the untapped potentials of the Filipino people.
In addition to AIM, he actually supported NGOs that benefit public schools. So his legacy is not just building all the institutions that facilitated human development, but in also giving opportunities to thousands of people that went through the doors of these institutions.
Washington SyCip lived a life dedicated to service, and through this, he helped produce some of the best minds not just in business, but in different industries across the globe.
The legacy of Mr. SyCip is the people whose careers were built by SGV. And these are in the thousands, not just in the Philippines. These people who went through SGV occupy some of the highest positions both in corporations and NGOs across the region. They've been able to help in the advancement, not just of the accounting profession, but in business in general.
Washington SyCip was the very first recipient of MAP's Management Man of the Year Award in 1967, and rightfully so, because his legendary career is defined by his refusal to settle for anything less than outstanding, a standard he set not just for himself, but for everyone who wishes to follow his example. He was a man who sought to improve the world around him and worked tirelessly to effect change that will resonate across generations.